doing? Hang in there. I'm India. Welcome back to Two Loves and a Like. So today, and this is the moment that you all have been waiting for, let's talk about the big ticket items. You know, the items that are expensive, that you absolutely need on your registry, and you absolutely need it in life with baby. Let's get started. So for big ticket items, we are talking about the more expensive items on your registry list. And I'm going to start with the lower end prices and work my way up. So let's go. So for the first big ticket item that I loved and I had it on my registry, a structured baby carrier. This particular carrier is by iBao. I think it's out of China, and I absolutely love it because it just gives me an extra sense of security for both me and baby. For me, I love it because it wraps around my waist with a Velcro seal and an additional buckle to make sure that it's securely wrapped around my waist. And for baby, I love that it has a hard shell base for her to sit on to wrap and straddle her legs around, so that she feels like she's secure in the sitting position that she's in. It also has the book bag type straps that you can put around your shoulders, and for that 100% added security, it locks in across your back once the straps are over your shoulders. I feel secure that it's on my body nice and snugly, and I feel secure that my baby is not going to fall out the bottom or off the sides. We both are just in a very comfortable, secure space. And mamas, remember, if you can easily reach down and give baby a kiss on their forehead, that means that they are high enough on your chest and you and baby are good to go. So I haven't gotten to the like portion of this episode yet, but since we are talking about baby carriers, I will mention that I didn't quite love the wrap carrier. I know. It just really didn't give me the sense of comfort that baby was secure in the wrap. I always felt like either her neck wasn't very secure, her head wasn't very secure, or her legs were a little too tightly wound if I did tighten it a little bit against my chest. It was a lot of maneuvering, and I just didn't love it. I would recommend, however, if you do want to go with the wrap carrier, to grab it in a size under what you think you are. So for instance, I thought I would have been fine with a small. Come to find out, I received a small wrap carrier and it was too large, so I would have needed an extra small. So yes, no knock against the wrap carriers. I would probably just go a size down what you think you are. So for the second big ticket item that I absolutely loved and I put it on my registry immediately, the Baby Joy Bassinet. So unlike most bassinets, which come in a more circular round shape and on the smaller side, this Baby Joy Bassinet came mid-size and it was in a rectangular shape, which allowed baby to grow with it, which was a win for me. Okay, so first of all, it came in a great storage bag, which seems to be water resistant and pretty good for storing away if you don't need it. Secondly, it was an easy breezy assembly. All you had to do was just lock in a couple of the legs and it mounted up very great. It also unzips on one side, allowing one of the four walls to collapse down, allowing you to bring the bassinet all the way up against your mattress, locking it down, and gives you a feel that baby is sleeping right next to you. That's very great for when you're nursing at nighttime in the middle of the night, so you don't have to get up out of bed, hang over, pull baby up, wake baby up. You can just slide baby right close to your chest, nurse easy breezy, and place baby back once baby is snug. So that was an absolute win for me. It just was easy to maneuver baby in and out of that thing late at night. There's also an added sense of security that the bassinet will not tip over or fall in any kind of way because it has two straps that go underneath your mattress and buckle in place. 100% safe. And now for my like. And you guys are going to be really disappointed in this one. I know I was. But the UppaBaby Cruise baby stroller. So the UppaBaby Stroller brand is kind of like the BMW and Mercedes of baby strollers, right? So I really wanted to love this because it's super expensive. So here's the thing. It's very heavy and a little bit hard to maneuver for a small frame woman like myself, if I'm being honest. Also, As much as ideally I thought I wanted something that can kind of grow with baby and be kind of like a 3-in-1 with like the bassinet, the car seat, and the actual stroller. In reality, once I got it home and on the day-to-day routines of taking walks or taking a drive or going anywhere, it just was a lot to try to disassemble one piece and put it on, or disassemble another piece and assemble it on and off. Now, along with it being pretty heavy, I found that the wheels are a little bit hard to maneuver as well. And I like to take a lot of walks. I have a dog. I live in New York City. So when I hit the streets, I just needed something that was a little bit more easy going when I'm pivoting around, making turns, crossing the street. I just found that the wheels were a little rigid. Now they go forward and backwards just fine, but when it's time to make a turn, they didn't quite move as smoothly as I would have needed them to move. And not to mention, the hardware on this stroller are pretty hard to get into. So I get it. Baby needs to be secure. You don't want anything that's too loose and too easy for them to unbuckle. However, I broke several nails trying to simply unbuckle the bottom piece. Not okay with me. So all in all, it's a stroller. It gets the job done. It takes baby from point A to point B. And I totally get the selling point of having almost a 3-in-1 stroller that grows with baby. However, in reality, it's just a lot of 3 different items that you have to find a place to store, especially if baby is in between the car seat and the stroller seat, which means you have to take both, and where is all of that gonna go in your car? Not to mention that the base stroller portion is super large and did not hardly fit in our mid-sized car. So these are just a couple of things that you have to think about. All of the items that come with it are pretty large, it's pretty heavy, and to be very honest with you, it's a little too pricey to have those type of problems in your life. So, sorry UppaBaby. Really cool concept to have the 3-in-1, but it's a lot. It didn't make life convenient, and it's a little too expensive for that. Now, a stroller that I do highly recommend placing on your registry list is the Doona Stroller. This stroller is just so easy to maneuver. The wheels are very easy going, and it's very convenient to go from a stroller down to a car seat with just a click of a button and collapsing the wheels right underneath the stroller itself. And that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in to Two Loves and a Like. I'm India. I always appreciate your viewership. You can find me on all of your social media platforms at 2 Loves 1 Like. And go ahead and subscribe. Press that little bell so you can always be notified when we have a new video up. And remember, mamas, you're doing great. Hang in there.